Hello and welcome all. Let's read a beautiful story today. It's called The Headless Trees. Ready? Let's start. Bibu and his father were driving through the hilly roads of Mirik. Bibu was lost in thought while passing through the forest. The huge trees looked like giants overlooking their car through the hills. Bibu's father stopped the car. Why did you stop, father? Asked Bibu. I can't see the road. It is filled with fog, said Bibu's father. A huge pine tree seemed to be peeping through the fog. Bibu's father said, Bibu, let's go out of the car and take a walk in the forest to get some fresh air. Bibu walked behind his father for a while inside the forest. The ground was a little slippery. Bibu bumped into something and fell. What is this, father? Asked Bibu. These are the roots of the giant trees you see here. Bibu was amazed. The forest was silent. Bibu's father asked him to talk softly so that the trees and animals were not disturbed. Bibu felt like he was in the magical world of the woods and wizards, just like the story his mother read to him the other day. What are these trees called, father? Asked Bibu softly. His father loved plants and animals, so they went on forest trips very often. This is oak, and the other tree whose leaves look like teeth from the margin is chestnut. Bibu liked spending time in the forest with his father because he got to learn a lot of things. He knew that trees could be a person's dearest friend. The trunk of the oak tree was twice Bibu's size. His arms were too small to hug the tree completely. You know, when I was a child like you, I used to hug the gulmohar tree in our garden whenever I was sad. I would feel like the tree could listen to my sorrow and help me feel better. Bibu and his father continued on their journey. On the way, Bibu saw a lot of headless trees. What happened to those trees, father? He asked. They were cut off so that people could sell them for money. Bibu and his father decided that they were going to plant as many trees as they could upon returning home. Bibu silently counted the number of headless trees he saw, so he knew exactly how many to plant. Well, wasn't it a wonderful story? Right? So Bibu and his father were driving through the hilly roads of Mirik. They stop in a fog-filled forest and Bibu is fascinated and amazed by the giant trees. His father suggests a walk and Bibu learns about the trees. So in the silent forest, Bibu is reminded of magical stories. His father identifies oak and chestnut trees. So he shares his love for nature. Bibu realizes that trees can be a person's dearest friend. So while traveling, Bibu and his father see trees without tops, cut down for money. And this inspires them to plant new trees when they go back home to replace the ones that were cut down. Right? Now let's learn some words from the story itself and understand their meanings. Okay? The first one is giant. Giant means very big, very huge, very large. That is giant. Pine tree is a forest tree with leaves like needles. Then we have chestnut tree. Chestnut is again a large tree with spreading branches that produces smooth brown nuts inside cases that are covered with spikes. Then wizard. Wizard is imaginary but with magical powers. Magic is the secret power of appearing to make impossible things happen by saying special words or doing some special things and actions. Sorrow. Sorrow means sadness. Okay, now it's review time. So are you ready to mention T for true and F for false? Let's start. Bibu did not like visiting the forests at all. Okay, is this statement true or false? Yes, it's a false statement. Absolutely correct. So we'll mention an F. Then Bibu's father asked him to talk softly in the forest. Okay, is this true or false? Yes, it's true. This is the correct statement. Then Bibu did not believe that a tree could be a friend to a person. Okay, is this true or false? Yes, it's a false statement. Great, absolutely great. Well, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. See you in the next session. Goodbye.